For week 8, we're going to start talking about a new class of instrument, the aerophone. Keyword, wind instrument or aerophone. These instruments are instruments that use air, usually our breath, in order to be played. The aerophones we're going to build today are a harmonicazoo, which work with friction. Keyword, friction. As two things rub together, they create friction as the small imperfections on their surfaces interact. For instance, if I rub my hands together, both the sound and the heat that are created are a result of friction. Friction is also the force that causes many wind instruments to make the sounds that they do. As I blow through the small opening in between the two popsicle sticks in my harmonicazoo, my breath catches against this rubber band, creating friction. That friction creates a quiet buzzing noise that's amplified inside my harmonicazoo, producing the noise that you can hear now. Keyword, reed. A reed is a small piece of wood used in many wind instruments. The musician will wet the reed and then blow air across it. The moisture on the reed increases the friction as air blows across it, which creates the traditional sounds associated with clarinets, saxophones, or bassoons. Here are supplies for our harmonicazoo. You may notice that I'm actually going to teach this project in a slightly different way than it's written in the curriculum. I found a way that's a little bit easier, so we're going to go ahead and add an addendum to the digital curriculum, but it will differ slightly from your printed version. So for this project, we're going to use 2 large popsicle sticks. I've chosen some colored ones just to spice things up a little bit. A large rubber band, 2 small rubber bands, and then instead of cardstock and glue sticks, I'm going to use some small pieces of this straw. So to build my harmonicazoo, first I'm going to take one of my popsicle sticks and my thicker rubber band. I'm going to just put it around end to end. This can be a little bit tricky, so encourage your students to keep trying. So I'm going to make sure it's nice and tight around the ends of my popsicle stick. And then I'm going to take my little pieces of straw, which I've cut to be about the width or a little bit wider than the popsicle stick itself. And I'm going to put this about an inch, inch and a half from the end. I'm going to sandwich it in with the other popsicle stick. Take a rubber band, and I'm going to wrap it around really tightly. Then, I'm going to take the other straw, do the same thing on the other side, put it in about an inch, inch and a half. And wrap this rubber band around really tightly. And there you have it.